Welcome into the Players Club. Now for your hosts, Santana Moss, London Fletcher, joined by Fred Smoot, and special guest, tight end, John Baines.
Welcome into the Players Club. We're coming to you from the Big Bear AI Command Center Studios. We are your host. I'm London Fletcher, a.k.a. Big Fletch. We got Santana Moss, a.k.a. 8 to the 9, a.k.a. Cowboy Killer. And we got...
Hey, don't you start, man.
We got Fred Smoot. Fred. You know, some might call him my best friend. It's the holiday season, so you know what? I'll go there. Hey, fellas, we got a big matchup this Saturday. 5 o'clock at Northwest Stadium.
Damn, Saturday, man.
Yeah.
It's throwing you off, right?
I mean, the week already feel like we about to be on Saturday in a couple of days.
It's a short week.
Short week.
Yeah.
So going against the Philadelphia Eagles, man, defending Super Bowl champs, our hated rival, lost to them in the NFC Championship game. This is our first meeting against these guys this season, man. So let's get into this matchup, fellas.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, man. First of all, when you talk about Philadelphia Eagles going against this team, that defense. I think that defense.
Big Fangio,
yes. I've always thought he was one of the best defensive coordinators in the league.
He is one of the best. Him, Kansas City, Spagnuolo. Them are the two guys.
Right now.
To me. Yeah. Them are the two guys
when I
watch your defense,
Flores?
Yeah, I like Flores.
Yeah.
But when I watch these two defenses, they got a signature to them.
Yeah.
I know what they're going to look like before I even watch the game.
Yeah. And so with that being said, our offense, I feel like we got to get our run game going against that defense.
Yeah.
How can we get our offense, and particularly the running game, going against this Eagles defensive front? And I'm gonna start with Santana.
I knew you was. I knew you was. You a hater.
For me, I think what's gonna be key is, I'm one of those dudes, man. When you play a team that you feel like whether that team has a deficiency in that particular part of the game or not, you try to give them something or show them something that they haven't seen before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think one of the things that we saw earlier this year with Cliff, when we didn't have the receivers on the outside, we did some things up front that we kind of opposed our will to
bring
team
the
and say, hey,
extra offensive
we're going to
linemen
bring the extra guys just so we can get this done by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Now we got the weapons outside. So with me having Terry, that's going to change up their whole makeup. Whether they want to play that cloud, that coverage, that 4 you talk about,
zone blitz, they're zone blitz team.
So if you so fine with just putting that 4 in front of us, we're gonna run at you.
Yeah.
If you got 4 men that's gonna stop us up front, we're gonna run at you. You're gonna have to bring that linebacker or that safety down to stop what we're doing. I just say force your hand and do it.
They've been effective doing it. In the past, they had Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Now,
and Carter's been in and out. And he got those two surgeries. So I'm not 100% sure if he's playing this week. I don't think he is because he just got those surgeries a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that makes a big difference if he's not in that front for the Philadelphia Eagles, stopping that run. All right, Jaden Daniels has been shut down for the rest of the season. Marcus Mariota, he's the guy. He has the keys to the offense the rest of the way. Mariota, how can him in this passing game, the passing offense, get going? We got a healthy Terry. We saw what he was able to do last week against the New York Giants. Debo got Ben Simmons kind of emerging as a tight end. How are we going to be able to move this football through the air against this Eagles defense?
I think that's one we just talked about the run game. I think we have to first start, and this is what I want to see. What I've loved and what I've saw the last few weeks, with us putting Mariota under center at times, being able to use that play action effective,
everything.
That help us out tremendously offensively. So we can see him under center a couple of times, handing that ball off in the run game, getting them to come up or getting them to second guess themselves. That's how we get him going on the outside. That's how we get those guys and put them in them situations where we can get behind those linebackers in the passing game.
Fred, let's talk about this Eagles offense led by Jalen Hurts. It's been kind of herky-jerky with this offense.
It's been iffy.
It's been iffy.
Yeah.
They haven't kind of played at the same level that they played a year ago. How do we stop this Eagles offense? Because they got some weapons.
Yeah.
They're hitting on all cylinders. They got some guys we got to deal with.
They got top-tier players in every position. it's not a position that they don't got a top-tier player in. Yeah. The way you stop them, make them one-dimensional. Say, hey, I'm going to give you this. I'm taking this. Yeah. I got to take the run game from them. I want Jalen Hurts to beat me. I want him to beat me with his arm and his intellect and where he places the ball at. That's what we're going to have to do, and we're going to beat this team. Make him put the ball in the air, because if you put the ball in the air, it comes with error, and that's what I want. I want that error that comes with that. And him throwing that ball late, he has a classic. He's very much like you. He's going to show up late. No, error.
E-R-A or
E-R-R-O-R? What are you trying to do to me? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to decipher what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying. I want them to make an error for putting the ball in the air.
You know I'm going to bust you. Listen, it's time for a quick break. When we get back, we're going to be talking about memories.
Favorite ones.
Do you remember anything?
You remember when your hairline was right?
Hey, Tom!
We're going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles memories when we get back.
Welcome back to the Players Club. Fellas, you know, we got a lot of memories against this matchup this week against these Eagles. So we want to jump into it, man, and talk about some of our favorite memories and some of our matchup against these birds. It's time for Fast Lane, presented by Eastern Automotive Group. Any car, any way, for everyone since 1988. So speaking of these birds, man,
dirty
you know,
birds.
I have one of those mixed feelings about them. Like they was in our division, so we had to play them. We had to see them.
You had to see them.
But it was something about them when I played against them, man. I didn't always have a great outing. What are some of y'all favorite moments against them, man? I'm pretty sure.
I never forget my first game as a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
We played in the Link, the old stadium.
No, that was the Vet.
No, the Vet. I mean, the Vet. The Link is the new
hard,
stadium.
Yeah, you talking
we
about
played
that
in the Vet,
surface.
the one with the jail in it. All right? And we played like maybe 3 plays before a fight broke out. And so Monday night, they had to stop the game and take fans downstairs to jail.
Wow.
And the fight was that big that they had to stop the game.
It was Monday night. Mm-hmm. They stopped the game, took like 40 fans to jail.
Damn.
And I was like, this is what the coaches mean when they said don't bring your family to Philadelphia to watch a game. And I was always wondering, why would you say that? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I could bring anybody to watch a game anywhere. They were like, no, do not bring your family members there.
Real talk. One of my boys from college went to the game in Philly, and they were harassing him when they were beating us. So we ended up beating them in that game. Mm-hmm. He started talking this trash. He says a lady had the big, like, super gulp thing of beer.
Yeah.
Throws it at him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hit him with it. He drunk too. He had one. He throw it back at her.
Yeah.
He say the whole section chased him out of the stadium. But as far as my memories against the Eagles, I love going against the Eagles. I put in work, man. Look at my stats against the Eagles.
Nah, you know, I mean,
you go all the way back. You go all the way back to when I was in St. Louis, Buffalo, wherever you wanted. I put in work against the Eagles because they run that West Coast offense, and man, I'm
so good against the West Coast. I love playing against West Coast offense. That's why I think I never gave up a touch.
Yeah, it's hard to give up a touchdown when you're playing cover 2.
Hey, first of all, I was a man-to-man corner, and you know it.
Now, one of the things I say that stood out to me, I've had some good games against them. It just wasn't how it was against, the Giants or against the Cowboys. But I did put up some good numbers against them. One of the things one of my fondest memories, though, is my first year here. We go play them in the playoff. We played them the game before the playoffs start. Mm-hmm. It's the last game of the season. My family's travels. My son's 5 years old, my oldest at the time, Tanner Jr., and he got on Moss Jr. jersey. And all my family got on my jerseys, but they up there watching this game, and I'm like, well, I don't know why they came to this game. And my mom tells me that one of the fans said, Redskins suck. Yeah. And my 5-year-old son say, Eagles suck.
Yeah.
And he said, the fans say, he chuckled. He thought about it. He said, my mom said, I could see him scan and look and see how many of it was. He said, your daddy was sitting there with that beer in his hand waiting. That's what he said. And he said, the dude chuckled and said, you you lucky I like your dad. I'm going to let you live tonight.
Your father's about to go,
And I'm sitting there, I'm saying, I'm glad you let him live, because, boy, it's a crazy dude that was
my old man right now.
That told me a lot. That
About
the fans,
feelings.
they don't care.
They do not.
They don't care, man.
Tyler, you remember that 2012 game when we went in there?
Yeah.
Late in the year,
Yeah.
we beat them.
Yeah.
You had a touchdown, I had a pick.
Yeah, I remember that.
We came up out of there with that dub.
Yeah.
My
Toe
God.
tap. Fred was watching us then, too. Fred
I
said,
will watch y'all. No, I will watch y'all. Look at these old bastards out here playing football.
I say this, man. I mean, it's something about playing the NFC East opponents, especially on the road. I love going into the stadium. But for some reason, going into Philadelphia,
Yeah.
I felt like we were going into the Coliseum over in Rome, and we're gladiators.
Hostile.
Yeah.
It was
we're
hostile
going in there,
territory.
it's gladiators, like,
Yeah.
and then you go in there and you beat them, you're like, are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
When Fletch did nothing, I am entertained. I am.
hey, man, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be talking to one of our best blocking tight ends, John Bates. We'll be back with you.
Welcome back to the Players Club. As promised, we got a special guest. We might say the most dominant blocking tight end in the National Football League.
One of my favorites.
John Bates. John, man, we appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me in here. It's cool to sit down and chop it up with you guys.
Yeah, man.
With us old heads.
Yeah, right.
You know,
For yourself, bro.
yeah. We're going to go back to this offseason, man. You were free agent. Team said, you know what, we cannot let him get out the building. Team, you got paid.
Yeah.
How does it feel, man, knowing that the team value
What you do.
what you bring to the table, and it was like, no, we got to resign you.
Yeah, it was a really cool opportunity for me. You know, with the whole coaching staff change and everything, it was kind of last year going into my rookie contract, and obviously, like, I had something to play for in terms of, you know, trying to get a new contract and stuff too. But it was also, I think, really humbling for me in the sense that, like, I had a whole new group of guys that didn't know who I was and what I was about. And so it almost kind of like brought me back to like a rookie mentality of, I got to come in here and I got to prove myself all over again, because none of these guys know anything about me. I'm brand new essentially to them, and I got to, you know, show them my worth. And so it was a super humbling experience for me, man. And, you know, this is the place I wanted to be throughout the whole process. I want to try to leave a legacy here and be one of those guys that can stick around for a long time around this place.
No doubt. With that being said, I remember sitting down with you. I'm not sure what training camp it was, but we was out there underneath the tent. And so I'm glad he brought up the whole process about the offseason, you getting signed and you know, being able to come back here. But how has the journey been? Because I remember talking to you, and you were just saying, you were straight up with us. You was like, man, I'm just trying to find my way. I'm trying to find my way that, you know, what can I do for this team at this position? How has that been for you?
Right. It's been a really cool process for me just because, like, kind of came in, and as a rookie, I had Logan Thomas, and then Ricky Seals-Jones was here. And so I was just a rookie trying to make the team essentially, right, and do whatever I could to find a way on the field, whether it was special teams or blocking or whatever. And, you know, just after a lot of hard work, and I think consistency has been the biggest thing for me, just being able to show up every single day, be consistent off and on the field, and just show that I can be a reliable guy, that, you know, I can go out there and do my job at a high level and get it done. And then when I also get my opportunities, you know, in the pass game, that, you know, I'm a person that can be relied on. And so, you know, it's been a lot of hard work and just keeping my head down. And that's kind of the mindset I've, you know, even to this day, having a new contract and stuff, it's all fun and games, but at the end of the day, you still have to go out and prove your worth every day. And so, you know, my mindset is someone's always trying to take your job, and the second you get too comfortable in the NFL
It stands for not for long.
It's the day that your career starts to end.
have.
And so I've just kind of always taken like a progressive mindset and just trying to every single year, like, what can I get better at? How can I improve here? And just try to be like the most, you know, well-rounded tight end I can be.
No doubt.
I got to ask you this. I'm not as serious as these two crooks over here. All right, check this out.
You should have been serious about your job. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got your job taken.
Shut your filthy mouth up. Check this out, John. I gave you a nickname. Have you ever had a nickname?
A little bit. I've had one around this building now.
What's the nickname around the building?
I don't call myself it, but they call me the Boogeyman. So.
The Boogeyman. I like it.
Good one. Go do what you got.
I want you to compare it and rate it to my nickname that I gave you.
Okay.
I gave you the nickname Bates Motel. It's where people check in and never check out.
I like that. That's a good one.
Rate it from 1 to 10 and tell me how you feel.
It's got a ring to it, man. I probably 6, 7. It's good. I like this too. I like the.
Oh my God! Why do I find myself?
No, what's crazy though is I really didn't even try to do that right there. That actually just came out natural. I swear to God. No, that's a cool one though. I don't know, something about.
But tell them why you gave him that nickname.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, because when you blocking people, when you engage them, I never see them again.
Yeah.
And when people checked in, I don't know if you know about, the murder case of Bates Motel.
Yeah, I've heard a little
where
bit.
people would check in and
check
you'll never
out.
see them ever again.
That was
I like
actually a
that.
good movie. Hey, you know what? You got robbed 2 weeks ago in Minnesota. You pancake. Like, they changed. You can't pancake no more.
Yeah.
You pancake the guy.
I think it's the taking down part that
but
they
bro,
tried
The
to
defensive guys
They
are starting
He
to.
sold
They
it. The
did the
Defensive
same.
guys are
Yeah.
starting to
He
figure
did-
out, man.
They
Like,
like this to try to
Yeah.
act like. But the crazy part about it, you did it in the same game. They did it to us with Louisville, and they don't throw the flag.
yeah, I don't know. It's just like one of those crazy things that I think defensive guys, probably coaches too, are really starting to figure out. Like, the way the referees are looking at these like type of holding calls is like first they're looking to see if they see any sort of color, and then obviously restrictions. So I mean, they might not even see like the engagement of the two players, but as soon as they see a hand go up or
flawless.
something going out,
They're
gonna call it.
It was
Yeah,
first of all,
exactly.
when you're known for doing that, and it was a flawless block, they got to give you credit for what you're known for. Like those refs know when they go in the game. London Fletcher bring pain. He bringing that thunder. This guy, he's a speedster. He's running. This guy here, he's gonna be. He's Fred Smoot gonna hold. That's what they.
But dear life, I'm just trying to play another down.
Hey,
Exactly.
going back to that name, that Bates Motel is too long. That sucks.
Man, Bates Motel is good.
It's
That's the
too
only
long.
downside. It's two words.
It's too long. The Bates Motel. He gave you
The
three.
Bates
The
Motel.
Bates Motel. No, Boogeyman.
Yeah,
That's
Boogeyman.
it.
I can do it.
They the same thing.
The Boogeyman. You scared the crap out of you. I want to use the.
I like them both.
Hey,
Yeah, they're both good.
let's talk
Both
about the. You got opportunity to play last couple seasons. Zach Ertz, man, hate that he had that injury.
Yeah, that's terrible.
What's it like being around Zach and being able to learn from one of the best tight ends in NFL history, and just being around him, and how is that tight end room in general? You got a couple of young guys as well, and then yourself, you kind of the middle guy in that room in terms of years in the league, and then you got the older guy and Zach.
Yeah, no, it's been like probably one of the greatest opportunities in my life, just because he's a guy that as a young tight end you grow up watching and just trying to model your game after because of how dominant he is in the pass game, and just as a football player in general. I mean, he can do it all when he needs to.
Yeah.
And so the coolest part about having Zach in our room was, especially younger guys, is he really modeled what a pro's pro looked like, from his routine to his eating habits, the way he took care of his body, the way he approached practice day in and day out, and just the way he treated people with respect in the building too. And so, I give him a lot of credit for, just the entire room and what he's been able to bring to this team from a leadership standpoint in our room. And, the things that I've learned from him in just terms of being a pro are things that, I'll take through the rest of my career.
Year 5. Did you think it was gonna come this fast? And
No.
Oh, it comes fast.
And 2, what is your process? What is your thought process like just going forward? Like, I know as a player, I never counted the years. I cared less about counting, but I just knew I wanted to always be prepared for the good and the bad of what's to come. How's your thought process going forward, just knowing that, man, this thing, I blink my eye, I'm already year 5.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a crazy thing when you sit back and just like, how has 5 years gone by so fast? And I mean, now that, I've moved out here, married, now I got 2 kids. And so it's like things are even moving way faster
escalating.
than before.
Yeah.
And so I really just try to stay present. I don't try to get
Too far ahead.
too far ahead of myself. And from a football aspect, kind of like going back to what I said, there's just going into the off season, kind of just like a lot of self-reflection and what I felt like I did good and what I felt like, areas I can improve on. And, kind of make that my emphasis. I want to always keep improving. I know that there's a cap and a limit for every single player, but I feel like that there's a lot of untapped potential in me, even still 5 years in, and I just want to be able to keep,
climbing.
It doesn't have to be fast progression, but if I can just keep climbing year after year and finding ways to get better, I'm all for it.
You touched on it a little bit. Very underrated as a pass catcher.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not, when you got Zach, he's going to be the guy that he's receiving the most passes, opportunities. There's an opportunity for you to show you can be a complete
to the next level,
tight end. You're not just a blocking tight end.
Yeah. No.
You have the ability to catch passes as well, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's an exciting opportunity for me. And like I said, I just put my head down and working on all the little small things. And, Zach had taken on that role before, but, I'm ready to go at any moment.
No doubt.
I trust in my training and what I'm doing behind the scenes that no one sees. And, hopefully I get my opportunity to showcase myself as a number one.
You will.
Smooth, you got that lip over there, Haggy. You got something else you want to say?
I ain't said a word. Listen, I was enjoying listening to John talk. All right, that's it. And now we got to bring the ball in here for him to sign the ball, and then you go starting that crap.
John, as you can see, we give it real loose in the
Oh,
players.
yeah. That's the way to do it, man.
We have fun. This is a locker room. This is what our locker room like.
It's the best, man.
When you retire in about 10, 15 years from now, man, you're going to miss that locker room. So come on to the Players Club.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Good times
Come on,
here.
join us, man.
Good vibes.
All right, so that'll do it for this episode of the Players Club. We'll see you next week, same time.
Players Club was filmed at Big Bear AI Command Center Studio. Big Bear AI offers mission-ready AI for a rapidly evolving world, proudly protecting the Washington Commanders and its fans.